In this video, I'll give you the updated Grow a Chicken Fighter chicken tier list after the latest update, ranking the best chickens from the weakest all the way up to the strongest choices for long-term builds. Subscribe, like and hype if you want to get this and more Roblox guides and enter giveaways. Watch till the end to understand this guide well. Starting with C tier, Classic Rooster is one of the weakest chickens available, and does not offer much value once you unlock something that can produce scratch eggs. Farmer Rooster is a little more useful because it is easy to get and can help with early tower money farming, but its limited gene levels make it fall off pretty fast. Moving into B tier, Founder Rooster is a decent early option with a reasonable stat ceiling. It can come from several eggs, and Titan mode makes it useful in tower. Cosmo Brat is also strong for early progression and is especially useful for farming scratch eggs. But its low stat ceiling means you should not dump too many resources into it. Doll Hen is not impressive because of its raw stats, but the reason you want to keep one is Voodoo, which is one of the strongest skills in the game. Instead of building around Doll Hen itself, use it as a skill donor for Reaper Rooster. Radiant Phone Wong works in a similar way. It is not an amazing direct fighter, but Cycle of Ash is extremely valuable, so keeping one around to pass that skill on to 404 Chick is the better play. Now for a tier, Astro Chick has balanced stats and works well for early progression and void egg farming, but eventually you will want to replace it because its stat ceiling is lower than the stronger endgame options. Baron Cluck is easy to obtain and useful for early money farming, while Zawarudo also gives it solid value in both tower and PvP. Golden Goose is the strongest chicken in a tier here. It is tanky, has decent overall stats, and performs really well in tower, although its slower movement holds it back in PvP. Finally, S tier is where the real endgame chickens are. Nebula Hen starts weaker than the other top picks, but with enough investment it becomes really strong. It has the same attack and speed as Reaper Rooster and 404 Chick while reaching better HP at max level, and Cycle of Ash makes it even stronger. 404 Chick has excellent scaling and is especially nasty in PvP with Cycle of Ash. It also performs well in tower, and fusing it with Radiant Phone Huang gives you a really strong setup. And at the top, Reaper Rooster is still one of the best overall chickens because it has the highest base stats in the game and performs extremely well in both tower and PvP. Fuse it with Doll Hen to get Voodoo, and you can create one of the strongest builds available. So after the latest update, the lower tiers are still useful for progression or skill donations. But if you are building for the long term, Reaper Rooster, 404 Chick, and Nebula Hen are the chickens you really want to invest in.